Previously, I have done improvement projects and they all succeeded initially, but long-term wise, they were not as successful as we would like them to be, and they were really difficult to scale outside of a small group of people. And oftentimes we would come up with a solution and then there'd be more problems after the solution. There were a new set of problems after the solution. So so I thought, going through a formal program to organize it, to structure it in a way where I was using a process to ensure that, we were not going to create a new set of problems after we instituted our own solution, make sure we were instituting the correct solution, really helped formalize that in my mind, how to do that. So my first experience in participating in an improvement science program was here at Stanford in 2019. And when I took that program, I was met with a group of people that came from all different backgrounds and perspectives, and we were able to come together as a group to face a challenge that we had and resolve it in a way that we improved the care for the patients that we had. And I was really inspired to continue doing similar projects to just kind of improve the healthcare. A lot of people think that healthcare is in a state of crisis, and I feel like I'm making an impact by improving small steps along the way, rather than just trying to address it as a larger issue to fix. And I think the patient experience is very important, and doing projects and teaching projects often revolve around the patient experience, and it really allows me a way to be more involved in that process. So for some people who are doing this program for the first time, I think just enjoy the process. It's worth doing, just learning about the process, and that you can use these are practical skills that you can use on any sort of project that you do in the future. It's a basic set of skills, and we want you to apply them to any project that you do in the future. We want you to share that knowledge with other members of your community, members of your staff, members that you work with. And just learning that process in itself is an experience. A lot of times we think we know what the answer is right away, and we jump to the solution without even considering the problem. And I think going through a course like this allows you to take a step back, really go through each step, address what is really the problem, how do we identify the problem, how do we make sure we're addressing the correct problem, what are the steps that we need to take to make sure that problem goes through and our solution is actually applicable. Because we oftentimes in healthcare come to the conclusion of the solution before we really even understand the problem. We're like, I know what the problem is and I know what the solution is right away. And sometimes it's correct, but more than oftentimes it's partially correct. And there's a lot more that goes behind the process. And I think just coming to an improvement science course really helps you see what that process is, what is the thought process that goes behind creating a great project, creating a successful project, and creating a sustainable project that can be scaled up.